All right, folks, I don't know if I have enough fuel left to get done with this one, but I have to forge ahead because it's about family. I found out last night that Dorothy Krebs, 87, of Rochester Township, passed away. She was a lifelong resident and absolutely loved Rochester. She was surrounded by her family and friends at that incredible place that is Rochester Manor at the time of her passing. Her life obviously will be remembered, and there will be a tribute to her over the next couple of days. The place that I absolutely love and respect, Murphy Funeral Home, of course, Rick Murphy, his son Brian, I love what they do. They are incredible at what they do. Now, here's how it all ties together. Dorothy Krebs, 4 daughters are surviving and 15 grandchildren. Her husband Robert passed away in 1993. One of her daughters happens to be Debbie Pratte, who's married to my cousin Gary Pratte, his mom and dad, my godparents, and he a part of that legendary family in Rochester. All you have to say is, the Pratts, Pennsylvania Avenue, and someone will say, oh yeah, they had 11 kids. But boy, what fun times we had in that little but loving house many, many years ago. And I'm sure that Debbie could say the exact same thing about growing up in her household with her 3 sisters. I just wanted to say there's nothing like the love of a mother. And I know it's sad when somebody passes away, but I'm sure Debbie would agree that her mother lived an incredible life and obviously had a chance to watch her daughters grow up, and she spent a number of years with her husband, and she loved Rochester Township. Believe me, I don't know what it is about Rochester Township, but people that grew up there, like my mother on Deer Lane, a Bango, and I'm sure everyone listening to this who has a Rochester connection will echo my sentiments. People, you know what? You can take them out of Rochester, but you can't take Rochester out of the people that live there, no matter where they end up. It really is an incredible place. But this is how it all ties together. So I'm coming home tonight, and I'm on Marion Hill Road, and I look over and realize that I'm out in front of the house that I grew up in. And I haven't been by there in a long time, and the family living there now has really fixed it up very nicely. But the curtains were closed in that giant picture window, which used to be my window to the world. And isn't it ironic that now here I am all of these years later, just trying to look in for just a moment to capture what it once was like. That total peace and harmony that I had growing up with my 5 sisters. My life will never be that good again, believe me. It was a very cherished time in my life. But just as that curtain closes, another one will obviously open. And the great thing about Dorothy Krebs, who lived to be 87, and her daughters and grandchildren and son-in-laws, their name will be around for generations to come. And if I'm not mistaken, my grandfather Robert and my grandmother Emma at one time, along with their 9 kids, had 37 grandkids, which are now in that great-grandchildren and great-great-grandchildren stage. So, folks, we're going to be around for some time. A very long time. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me, and to my friend Debbie, my cousin, and of course, married to my wonderful cousin Gary, my thoughts and prayers go out to all of you, and of course, we will be thinking of you over the next couple of days. So until next time, good night from your Pratte.